Hi, today in class we learned about solving equations when we have distribution and combining like terms on both sides of the equal sign. So let me show you what I mean by that. For example, if we have something like 3 parentheses x minus 2 close parentheses plus 7 equals negative 4 parentheses 3 plus x, close parentheses, minus 2x. Now I'm going to say I just made this up, so it very well could end up as a decimal, and that's okay. So first thing I always do is I draw this wall because there is so much work that we need to do on this, and I want to keep track of what I'm doing. So the first thing I see is I've got some parentheses. So I need to distribute. That means I need to multiply in order to get rid of those parentheses. So 3 times x is 3x. 3 times negative 2 is negative 6. And then plus 7. I do not do 3 times 7 because the 7 is not in the parentheses. Now I'm going to look at the other side. I also have parentheses over here. So first thing I'm going to do is distribute. Negative 4 times 3 is negative 12. Then negative 4 times x is negative 4x. I do not do negative 4 times negative 2x because the 2x is not in the parentheses. So I just leave this minus 2x alone. That was my first step, to distribute. My second step is to combine like terms only on each side of the equal sign. What I mean by that is I'm going to look only at this side of the equal sign, only the left side. What like terms can I combine? Well, I have this negative 6 and this positive 7. I can combine those together. Negative 6 plus 7 is just a positive 1. And then I just bring that 3x down because there's nothing on this side for it to combine with. Now, this side, let's take a look at what like terms I have. Well, negative 12 is just a number. There are no other plain old numbers to combine with, so I'm just going to put negative 12 down here. Then I have negative 4x and negative 2x. So negative 4x minus 2x is negative 6x. Now I'm going to go ahead and we've learned this before, where if you have a variable on both sides, your goal is to make it so the variable is only on one side. You can choose either of the variables, so the left side or the right side, it doesn't matter. I personally prefer to choose the smaller number. So we have a 3x and we have a negative 6x. Negative 6x is smaller than 3, so I'm going to choose negative 6x. So the opposite of a negative 6x is a positive 6x. I have to do that on both sides of my equal sign. Negative 6x plus 6x is 0, so that's gone, and the only thing left is negative 12. Then here, 3x plus 6x. Because these both have an x, that's how I know that I put the 6x here and not underneath the 1. So 3x plus 6x is 9x, and plus 1. Okay, it looks like we are going to get a decimal with this. Now it's just a two-step equation. I'm going to subtract 1 on both sides. That's gone because 1 minus 1 is 0. So now I just have 9x equals negative 12 minus 1 is negative 13. Now I'm going to divide both sides by 9. And x equals, we could leave it as a fraction, negative 13 over 9. A lot of people like to change it into a decimal, so I'm just going to get my calculator. Negative 13 divided by 9 equals negative 1.4 repeating. So that is how you solve a multi-step equation when there is distribution on both sides and combining like terms on both sides.